We did this Internet 2012 campaign bus tour from Denver to Danville, Kentucky, because I was sick and tired of hearing Hollywood versus Silicon Valley, which is malarkey. You heard it during Sopa Pippa because Hollywood spent $94 million lobbying for those bills, and they wanted to frame a nice narrative that journalists would like to write about. And yeah, that's a catchy headline, but it's not true. Innovation is happening all over this country thanks to the Internet. And so I met farmers in Missouri. I mean, it technically, I think, was Richmond, Missouri. That's what I had to put in Google Maps, even though this farm was not even close to even this little town of Richmond, Missouri. This dude, Tom, checks his email thrice a week. We brought his bus up to a farm. This farm was great. I had the best breakfast ever because the eggs were I met the chickens who provided my eggs. They were very nice chickens. I thanked them. We pulled up this bus to Tom's farm, and he says, yeah, I check my email thrice a week, 3 times a week, right? He's not an internet dude. And he says, a majority of my revenue now comes thanks to the Internet. There's this company called Ag Local based out of Kansas City, which was started up by a founder who was tired of going to the farmer's market and not seeing his farmer there because it's hard enough to run a family farm. It's a whole other prospect to figure out the sales part of it. And so they thought, let's bring this marketplace, this meat marketplace, a market for meat, and connect it to the Internet so that if you're a restaurant or an individual who just likes ribs, you can go directly to the farmer. Etsy for meat, right? 6 years ago, you might have looked at me and been like, that's ridiculous. But today, Tom's farm is getting a majority of his revenue thanks to the Internet. The dude checks his emails 3 times a week. So this tool is disrupting this brilliant, awesome thing. The Internet is disrupting everything. And I don't know where it's headed. I don't. But I'm seeing stories like this, and I'm meeting farmers like Tom, and I'm thinking, man, don't you dare get in the way of this. Don't screw this up. Because there's so much awesomeness that the world has not even seen yet that historically could have happened. Think of all the awesome people who never got a chance to share their ideas with the world because of bullshit reasons, right? If you can give them access, if you can give them the skills to share those ideas with that access, we're talking about better stuff for all of us. And I don't know, I think of all the awesomeness that we've missed out on, and I just want better things in my life. I want better ribs, I want better music, I want better nonprofits. And if that means if more people getting more access and getting more of their ideas out in the world is going to provide that, and I believe it will, then you know what? We're all better off.